Two cops, two stories. This last week, a cop was not convicted of murder. He got off. And the circumstances were that a young man was in his apartment with his girlfriend, and someone outside saw a window, saw him, what they thought, aiming a gun, which in fact he was cleaning a gun. And it wasn't even a gun, firearm, it was a pellet gun, a single-shot pellet gun that he used in his business of pest control. Two cops showed up, ordered them out. The woman came out. They handcuffed her and set her down on the floor. The man comes out, the young man comes out, and they order him to get down. He immediately gets down on all fours as they ordered and on the ground flat. They then say, get on your hands and knees and crawl to us. You crawl to us. The cop with the AR-15, a machine gun if you will, AR-15, shooting a .223 bullet, ordered him to crawl. And he said, if you do anything, I will kill you. I will kill you. As a young man starts crying and begging for his life as he's crawling to the police officers very slowly. He then takes one hand and reaches to pull his pants up because they were starting to slide down. And the cop shoots him 4 times in 2 seconds in the head with an AR-15 at point blank range. That's a 3,000 plus foot per second bullet hitting the head, and when a bullet goes into a body at that high speed, it explodes cells that explode cells that explode cells. It's basically a grenade going off inside your body. Because he reached to pull his pants up, and it was complying to everything, and crying and begging for his life. And the police officer got off. One cop, one story. There is another way to do it, though. Here in southwest Nebraska, a young man was on meth, a terrible drug, and causing trouble. The officer came, and the young man pulled a knife. The officer took a step back, and in one hand he pulled out his taser, in the other he pulled out his Glock. And he said, this is how it's going to go. If you attack anyone here, there were people around, if you attack them, I'm going to have to shoot you with a taser. If you get close enough to harm them, or me, I'm going to have to shoot you with a 9mm. And how am I going to shoot you? I'm going to shoot you in the knee. I'm going to blow your kneecap off, and there'll be a real good chance after this hollow point gets done with you, a real good chance that you'll lose that leg and you'll be a one-legged man for the rest of your life. So you better think real hard and choose real quick, and don't make any sudden moves, because that's how it's going to be. The young man, even with meth, weighed his options and realized it was one-on-one, the cop against him, and he knew that cop meant what he said. At the same time, the cop didn't leave it there, though. He said, I'll tell you what. You get on the ground, let me handcuff you. Everything's cool. I load you in the police car. We take you to the police shop. We get you checked in. Once I get you checked in, I'm going to order you any kind of pizza you would like. You name it, I'm going to order you a pizza. What kind of pizza would you like? He got the meth head to start thinking about something other than what was going on right then, and to look forward to something in the future. It was that simple, and it was over. But they didn't show that in the news media, did they? And they sure don't teach it at the police academy. Yeah. Two cops, two stories.